Hi everybody, it's Andrea. How are you all doing? Welcome to my video if you're watching from Facebook, and welcome to my channel if you're watching from YouTube. I'm a nutritional therapist and I love to help women in perimenopause and menopause get to grips with their symptoms, to find solutions to those symptoms so they can go on and create healthy lives. In my video today, I want to talk about the biggest killer for women in midlife. And I think it may surprise a lot of you to know that the answer to this question, is it breast cancer or is it heart disease? Now, I think myself that it's heart disease that's the biggest killer for women. And it'll probably not shock you. You might have thought it was breast cancer. Yeah, but the risk for women in midlife is because when you lose your estrogen, you lose the protection of estrogen for your heart. And estrogen does so many things for women. Like I say, it gives women their womanly curves, and it plays a big role in your temperature in your body. It protects your bones, reduces bacteria infections in your vagina. It can increase your fat storage around your hips and your thighs. It controls your fluid in your body. It influences your blood sugar regulation, your oiliness in your skin and in your hair, your feel-good hormones, and it regulates your cholesterol production in your liver, and it helps to protect your heart and your arteries. So you can see how lower amounts of estrogen in midlife, when you hit menopause, you can lose that protection for your heart. So you need to look at that as you're getting older. What else can protect you from heart disease when you lose that protection of estrogen? So you probably know that if you're eating lots of sugary foods, processed foods, you don't do lots of exercise, and you have a poor diet, then this can all put you more at risk, and especially the sugary foods as well. That can put you more at risk for a higher cholesterol level, and then that can cause you maybe more at risk at heart disease. So I want to just explain how that works, how cholesterol is processed in your body, to make you understand that a little bit better. Because I struggle at the moment. I don't know about you. I go into the supermarket and I look around all the products, and just about every product that I look at has got sugar in it. Even bags of crisps, the flavoured crisps, it's got sugar in it. And I'm thinking, why do they put sugar in so many things when it can put you more at risk for heart disease? The more sugar that you have. And it's not so much as the fat and the low fat, the fat that's causing the arteries to clog up. It's more the sugar, and then you get a lot of sugar in low fat foods as well. They put lots of sugar in there because of the taste. And so it's not necessarily the cholesterol. The cholesterol isn't the bad guy here. It's how cholesterol is processed in your body. That's the problem. And I just want to point out as well, you can have a genetic condition where your body doesn't process cholesterol very well in your body as well. So let's take a look at this. What is the cholesterol and the different types of cholesterol in your body? So your liver is where your cholesterol is processed, it's made, and 75% of cholesterol is made in your liver. You get a very small percentage of cholesterol from your diet. The most of it's made is in your liver, and that's where your cholesterol is stored as well. And you need cholesterol to as a transport for all your fat-soluble vitamins. You need it for a healthy brain, for your nervous system. It also makes bile to digest your fats in your diet that you're eating. And the biggest cause for heart disease now is inflammation. And what cholesterol does, it's like the helper. It's like comes to the rescue. It's like, oh, we've got inflammation in the body, you've got something going on. It's like putting out that fire. The cholesterol goes high because you've got inflammation in your body. So it's like the rescuer. So it's not the cholesterol's fault. for the risk of heart disease. It's because of that inflammation in your body. And so you have high density lipoprotein, so HDL cholesterol, and you have the LDL cholesterol, and you can also have very low density cholesterol as well. And the very low little ones, they can pass into your artery wall. So what's happening is, because of your diet, because of your lack of exercise, lots of sugary foods, processed foods over a number of years, it's creating inflammation in your body and too much of the LDL, and then that can oxidize in your body. So your HDL levels can rapidly reduce down because you don't want the LDL to be in your blood a long time. The HDL, your huge cholesterol, think of H as huge and L as little. The huge HDL, they sweep all the LDL out of your blood because you don't want the LDL to stay in your blood because that can oxidize. The risk of oxidation then in your blood. And then you have your triglycerides. These triglycerides are important to make your ATP in your cells. But like anything in life, you want it in moderate amounts. You don't want huge amounts. And the more sugar and processed foods you eat, the more triglycerides that you can have, and the more of the LDL can get oxidized in your blood because you don't have enough of the HDL to sweep it away back into your liver to be recycled again. Are you with me there? Can you understand what I've just said to you? Let me know in the comments if you're understanding all this, what I've just said about your cholesterol. Can you understand now how important the cholesterol is in your body? So it's not your cholesterol's fault that it's going high and that it's a problem. It's because of the inflammation, it's because of the LDL oxidizing in your blood, because you haven't got enough of the good guys, the good HDL, to sweep it away back into your liver to be recycled again. Then your triglycerides can go high because of lots of sugar and processed foods. And then when you've got oxidation and inflammation and you're getting lots of damage in your artery walls, this is how the small cholesterol can get in, and it's fixing the problem. You've got the lesions in your arteries, and the LDL cholesterol goes in there and puts a plaster on it, sort of thing. It covers it up, that lesion. And this is how your artery walls can build up and get thickened over time because of all the damage caused by the inflammation and the oxidation in your diet, from your diet and everything else. And this is when you get a test with your doctor, and your doctor says, oh, your cholesterol's a bit high here. We need to get them levels down. And we need to think about, maybe it's taking a statin drug, your cholesterol lowering drug, which is not really the solution to the problem, isn't it? It's just putting a plaster on it. You're not getting to the problem as why have you got so much high cholesterol? Why have you got lots of triglycerides? You get tested for your triglycerides as well. They're important. If they're too high, if your little cholesterol's too high, then we need to look at that. What is that? Why is it high? Why is it a problem? And then you want to look at the health of your liver, because if your liver's congested, it's got lots of toxins in there. If it's got a bit fatty over the years, and as you're getting older, like a lot of things when you're getting older, especially you think about a car and how it can break down and start playing up because it's getting older and older. And if you don't look after your body, your liver can get congested, and then you're not processing your cholesterol very well in your body. So that's why you've got more cholesterol in your blood where you don't want it to be. And I hope you're understanding all this and how it can really affect your cholesterol levels and affect your heart health as well. So I want to look at your diet and how you can clean up your diet and make it, so you're not eating lots of sugary foods, you're not eating lots of processed foods. And I just want to talk to you about cholesterol lowering drugs, the statins. They can steal your CoQ10. They can, the side effects of statins, you lose your muscle tone, put you more at risk of breast cancer, and Alzheimer's disease, can affect your memory loss, And then once that's in motion, you can't reverse that. Once you start losing your brain cells, affecting your brain health. So that's one thing you want to think about when you're taking statin drugs. Do I want to look at my diet and change my diet? Or do I want to just put a plaster on it and take statin drugs, and then it's going to affect my health in a big way going forwards? Now, you can test your own blood glucose levels if you've got too much sugar in your blood. And stress can do this as well. Stress can put too much sugar in your blood. You can buy a blood glucose test quite easily, and so you can test your blood glucose. So every time you're eating a meal or you eat something, you can test your blood glucose. Is it going too high? What's causing it to go really high and then crash back down again? Because you want the steady flow of blood sugar. You don't want it to keep rapidly going up and shooting back down again. You want it to be like controlled levels. So I hope you understand all that, and let me know if you watched the replay. Let me know, like my video, share my video. Tell me what you think, what you thought about the biggest killer for women as you age in midlife, when you lose your protective estrogen. And it's not just that, it's even for women that are younger, that have got healthy estrogen levels, you can still be at risk of heart disease later in life because of your bad diet and lack of activity and lots of processed foods, lots of takeaway foods. And so I just want you to understand the effects of all that, and cholesterol, that it's not really cholesterol is the bad guy. It's how cholesterol is processed in your body. So I hope that explains it for you. Thanks for watching today. If you want to come and join my group, I've got a perimenopause group. If you want to come and join there, you can find me in there a lot. This is a safe place for women to talk about anything related to midlife, your symptoms. It's a private group. If you want to come and join the conversation there, I'd love to see you. If you want more help from me, then I have a perimenopause and menopause class that I run every month. I'll put that link in the comments below where you can join the wait list, and I can let you know when the next class is opening. I work with you one-to-one, and I draw up a specific plan for you. I can look at your health, if you've got any thyroid problems, if you've got any gut issues, why you're having so many symptoms. I can help and take a look at that for you. And I work with your diet, your exercise, your mindset, and your lifestyle issues, the toxins in your life. And I can advise you if you need any specific tests to help with your symptoms. So yeah, thanks for watching today, and enjoy the rest of your day. Sending you lots of love. Take care of yourself. See you later.